Hi and welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'm going to be helping you get a almost free computer for your CIC. So this is a fantastic video. I'm going to be doing an unboxing and I'm going to be telling you all about Active Support, who are a CIC that can help your CIC with IT equipment. So in this video, I'm going to be doing the unboxing and telling you all about that. But before I do, please hit the subscribe button for everything to do with community interest companies, social enterprises, community arts, grant funding, all of that kind of stuff is what we do on this channel. So I have a membership, just so you know. If you subscribe to that, you find all sorts of tips like this. I always run it past my members first, so they have had first dibs on all of this fantastic equipment. So my membership is totally worth it, just so you know. It's only $10.99 a month, gives loads of free training and all sorts of other useful stuff for CICs. So that aside, let's get into it. So first of all, how did I find out about Active Support? So they messaged me, obviously they saw my YouTube channel, they saw that I serve CICs, and that's what they do, they serve CICs, but they also are a CIC. So this is a great video because, for one, I'm going to be telling you about a fantastic sustainable CIC, which is just a great model of a CIC, and two, obviously they can help you get really cheap refurbished IT equipment. So they messaged me and I was absolutely blown away when I looked at their website and their whole structure of their CIC. I think that this is a really important topic when it comes to reducing IT waste, which is obviously going into landfill. As a society, we're producing far too much for landfills, but also there's other ethical situations involved as well. For instance, if we are buying new tech all of the time, we are actually contributing to the demand, which obviously is using slave labor in the cobalt mines in the Congo. So this is something that I feel very strongly about, and I think that you should, where possible, we should be obviously trying to use refurbed tech rather than buying new and continuing that demand on new systems. So that's the whole social environmental theme behind their CIC, but also by helping reduce the cost of new CICs, creative social enterprises and charities who are able to get this ridiculously cheap IT, they're also helping those organisations and people who are trying to set up and do good in the community, who, when you are setting out as a new social entrepreneur or CIC, you don't have a budget, you might not have any grant funding yet. So to be able to access this kind of support is fantastic. You could get this not just for you and your staff, but also you might need IT to run, say, a job club or some other activity with your community. So to be able to get a almost free computer or any other kind of IT like printers and stuff like that for you to use in your community groups is also a fantastic benefit. Now, just to say, you can get this kind of thing grant funded. Should you were to put, say, for, I don't know, say 10 PCs into a grant fund because you wanted to set up a job club, for instance, that is something, and you put on their grant fund for the National Lottery that you were getting it for this refurbed cheap price. Grant funders would really like that because you're getting something which is a lot of good value for money for them. It also has an obviously environmental edge to it as well, supports the community. So this is definitely something that would look very favourable on a grant application, should you want to add this to your grant application. So what do they offer? So they have a max spend of $250. So for $250, you could get like what I have in this box. You can get a screen, a actual computer or a laptop or a printer, and all of that jazz, keyboards and everything. So I mean, just one of those items could be more than $250. So the fact that you can get all of those things for that kind of price is fantastic. They also do payment plans, so you can spread the cost over 3 months. They don't do any credit checks. So this is also a really good way for people to be able to afford to get their first computer to start up. So I'm going to do an unboxing now and show you what they've given me. So I know that they worked really hard on this for me. They asked me what my specs are, like what do I need it for, like what kind of work am I going to be doing on it. Because I do quite a lot of media work, they wanted to make sure the computer was going to be powerful enough for me to be able to obviously do like the video editing and all of that kind of stuff and have enough storage. They actually ordered me brand new SD cards, which I thought was a really nice touch. So the computers are super small. That's what this is. So computers these days aren't like those massive boxes, are they, that we used to have back in the 90s and 2000s. So this is, got it upside down, just be careful with it. As you can see, this is, oh, it's got a CD drive on it, that's useful. And it's got all the plugs in the side there. So that is my spec computer, nice and small, lovely. Now I asked for a large monitor because I visually don't do very well with small monitors. I just, yeah, I think it's to do with dyslexia and stuff like that, but just also just makes my eyes go funny if it's too small. So I've asked them for a really big screen. So they've given me this massive screen, which if I get open, it was a 29-inch screen. So as you can see, they've wrapped this really well. They've put some cardboard over the top because you only have to touch a screen for it to mess up. I've had that happen before. So this looks amazing. So there you go. There's my super big screen. Absolutely love it. And then they've also given me all sorts of accessories. So I've got a wireless keyboard and mouse. Brilliant, because I hate the wires. So that's fantastic. And then this is the flat screen stand. So I'm just going to build this quickly and show you what it looks like. So it's all set up, lovely big screen, really like it. Yeah, so all good, it's pretty easy to set up. Great thing is you can just call them if with any setup needs as well. But I managed to set all mine up just fine on my own, so that's all good. Yep, so I definitely rate this. The fact that this would be worth like $250 and you can pay it over installments over several months, I think that will really help small businesses, especially CICs and charities. So definitely thumbs up from me. I've put the link in the description, and they are taking, I know they're taking 20 bookings at the moment. So get your registration in for a quote, and the first 20 are going to go through. I think he's processing it in batches. So more will be available after that 20, but the first 20, do try to make sure you're one of them.